going to be glad to have crew today because it was gusting to 27 out there about 15 minutes ago. I'm going to check it again. Cliff's coming out to crew for me, so we sail in 25. You know, not sustained, but you know, 20 to 25, gust to 25. 27 is okay. But I think what we'll do is beat up to Cascade Locks. I wanted to try to fly the kite today. That's out of the question in this unless it drops way off. But I think what we'll do is go up, maybe do a wing on wing, down, wind, maybe. We'll see. But yeah, this is the wind block in here for this small L dock. And the wind hits you, oh, I'd say 45 yards out there. You better have you better be on the windward side and be ready to get a gust, because
camera's rolling. Yeah.
Hey, you got a light or something? Have you seen these that have it in the glass?
No.
They got a video of it. It's serious. I couldn't believe. I thought this guy was kidding.
Yeah, we've been there.
And the owner was there, and he was saying, "Hey guys, what are those little round things in glass? It's like a wind." So it shoots.
That's
like,
some spy tech.
I think there is. I guess they took that company and
Yeah.
but they team up with Ray-Ban and they team up with what are the big ones? So but evidently it will also translate if you're talking to somebody. It translates. Tells you back what they're saying. I mean, that's good. Have it on your face.
Yeah.
And evidently it's on live face. They have all this stuff on it. I don't know. They're about $400, $300. But that's pretty amazing considering. What if it's
You know,
really good one. You can polarize. Okay, so we're going to try this. So go ahead and uncleat. I want to get a little more speed. Okay, ready about. Happy. We're going to do an upwind beat. So you're getting nicely deep.
that was my first tack of the year. That went really smoothly. I've had much worse tacks.
I'm having to speed out a bit. And you want them sort of, like if I'm speed out a little, you want to be, well, then you can be everywhere because it's
Yeah.
sometimes, you know, there's ways
Well,
Unless it comes down.
yeah, I'm okay. I'm feeling pretty dry, but it's not. I'm not gonna stay dry if it keeps getting splashed like this for the next hour. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That was the hardest thing for Lori to learn with the footwork. It took her about, we went out about 4
It's a fancy little dance.
Oh, yeah.
Deal with who?
Well, I see how it's not letting
Yeah, I don't see what you're talking about.
Just down at the very bottom.
Of the sail?
Not all the way, yeah.
How it's right. It's because of the knot that's in there. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was wet and wild and crazy out there. And we're sailing along, and it's pretty thrashing, and Cliff looks up and says, "There's a hole in your sail." And I'm like, "What?" So just about a quarter of the way down, there's a rip in the seam. So we got in about 2:15. We'll check the graph. So here I am, beating with this makeshift head sail because I ripped my larger sail this morning. It didn't damage the cloth, it just took out the threads and a seam up pretty high on the. So I'm using this beater here. If I just had that block forward and it wouldn't pull in the foot so tight. But I'm actually sheeted out right now. I can't really sheet in while doing this video. So I think this will work. I'll have that foot lower. It'll be more parallel to the foredeck. And then I'll move a block. I'll have a block about 18 inches forward. And I think this storm jib will work on this Buccaneer. So it's still vibrating because the aft edge of that sail is not pulled down tight enough at the clue, but it's starting to work a little bit. I have this other sheet to kind of stabilize it. So that lead, that tack point for the block needs to be moved forward about 18 inches at least. It's too far back right now. This is interesting. That turning jib that I'm calling it is really powering well for such a small sail. And I like it better than a furled larger sail that's furled. That's the point. 415 with my little turning jib, and it's just still not, it's not pulling the luff down enough. It's not, the foot's pulled too tight and the top is open. So these leads are way too far back. I'd have to move them up. I'd have to move them up to here somewhere. Is what I'm thinking. Which wouldn't be bad. I could have a couple of little small connections there for these blocks. I just don't know if it's worth it. So, beautiful day. And here's the latest on my storm jib. I'm also calling it my turning jib, just to help me tack. I've got so much wind some days that I don't really need a lot of extra sail area. The Buck already has enough. So this also self-tacks, and I can pull the tack, take the sail in with one sweep of my arm. And it's fast. So what I did to sort of makeshift my blocks, I've got them here on my twings for my spinnaker. So I like how they're outboard, and I can let this twing off and the block moves inboard. So that's really cool. It's almost like a barber hauler. But the problem is the angle. It's still, it pulls the foot of the sail back more than it does down. I'd have to have a block up here somewhere, you know, up here somewhere on the foredeck to really do that effectively. So anyway, I'm going to try this. This is better than it was. It seems like it's a little more closed. If I crank it on more, if I really crank it on, it pulls it down better, but it also pulls it inboard more. So it's a push me, pull me, but anyway, I'm working on it. Fellow sailors, I just invested in an iPhone case for my iPhone. It's waterproof, supposedly. We'll see. I've had 2 iPhones go swimming and get wet enough that it ruined them. They were old. I always buy them secondhand, but it was getting old, so I'm going to try this and see how these work. This is my Case Bus is the name of this one, and I'm going to see how